Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Bring out your talents. Bring out your talents. I'm going to tell you what. When you are blessed with talents, you're supposed to use it. You are supposed to use those talents. However you worship Supreme Being gave you those gifts and those talents to use, not to hide under a rock, not to bury them, but to expand on it. Because that's the key. Whatever you born with, that's the thing that will bring you success. That real success, because you already have a natural talent for it. And I've talked about this before, but you know what? This is going to be one of those things. You're going to get another podcast like this in maybe 3 months, maybe a month from now. Because that's one of the things I've seen with a lot of people. There's a lot of people, they'll do what society says they should do. They'll go to school, they'll get a degree in something they don't really like, get into a job, a career, or something they don't even like. Even businesses they don't really like, but somebody say, hey, this will make you money. And they might be good at it. They might be good at it, but they don't have a certain sense of fulfillment. Like you have some people, they make a lot of money, and on the outside, it looks like everything is great, but inside, they're miserable. And they do a lot of stuff to try to cope with that. That's because they're not doing what their talent calls for. They're not doing the thing that is natural to them. They're not doing the thing that brings them joy. And that's the thing about it, because your talents, your gifts are such a natural part of you. They're going to bring you joy when you're doing it. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to share something. I remember when I was working, I was writing something, and my sister was actually on her, about to pass away. And, there was nothing I could do. I just had to wait. And I was working on something. I was working on writing something. And it actually brought me a sense of peace. So when the inevitable happened, I was able to deal with it. I was at a place of peace. And the thing was, creating like that is a talent. I'll just say it's a talent of mine. It's one of my gifts. Indeed, the whole entire life that I live now is based on that gift. And that's really is a great example. Everything I'm doing now is based on writing. Every single thing I'm doing now, even having this conversation with you, this has come from writing. Having the friends I had in life, writing. Everything was based on writing. And that's the thing with it, because see, your talent is an innate part of you. Your talent is just like you breathing. That's how much it's a part of you. The more you stick to that, the more everything's aligned. You don't have that feeling like you're not enjoying yourself. You don't have that feeling of not having pleasure. And let me be clear about it. It's not about making money. Yes, your talents can make you money, and I've talked about that on my money channel. Yes, your talents can bring you that, but it's really just bringing you fulfillment, period. Because ultimately, money is a tool. Money is a tool. Your talent is about who you are. It's about your innermost self. It's about what you're supposed to do. And really, money is a benefit. It's a side benefit, but ultimately it's about the joy. Imagine making money. Like, who would be more happy? The person making, say, 6 figures, 100,000, doing a job they can't stand. But then they're, and to cope with it, they're eating crazy. They're doing some unhealthy behavior. And quite frankly, there's a lot who might be using drugs or something. They're in abusive relationships. They can't get along with people, but they're making that money. Whereas the person who might be making 50,000, no, they ain't making as much money, but they're happy. They're joyful. They have great relationships. They're living well. They taking care of themselves. They're not doing stuff to destroy their body. That's because the ultimate thing is doing what they're supposed to do. And see, your talents are not just your gift, but it's what you give the world. Everybody, when people are blessed with talents, when Supreme Being blesses you with a talent, it's not just for your own benefit. It's to give a gift to the world. Say a person's talent is making people laugh. That's a gift to the world. It's a healing thing. Or someone's talent might be taking care of sick people. You know, that's a talent. Like you have, I've known of people who deal in hospice care. That's a powerful gift to be able to be around someone who is dying, but to make their lives, their final moments of life more comfortable. That's a talent. You know, your talent could be cooking, making food, but what does that do? Well, let's be real. The food is good, especially if it's buffalo wings, right? But food, the love that someone can put into the food can make someone else feel better. You know? It can make it so, and you know, it's a powerful thing. I've known of elder women who they would just cook for their family. They wouldn't even eat. They'd make a whole bunch of food and the joy they got. But that's a talent. Every single thing. Your talent could be building something. You know, people need that. Building a home. Like it doesn't have to be like some artistic talent. Like your talent could be building that brick wall. Working it like that. Your talent could be growing food, growing plants. You could have that green thumb. Your talent could be simply making someone else beautiful, like a makeup artist. Your talent could, like I've known makeup artists who they'll take somebody who might be feeling bad one day. You know, they take them, sit them down, you know, fix their face and stuff, bring a smile to them. It could do so much. Your talent could be just simply listening to a person, giving them a space in which they can unburden themselves emotionally. That's very powerful. That's a healing modality right there. A lot of people just need to a lot of people carrying around stuff. So if they find that person, and the person could be a professional or could be just neighbor or something, but they know how to listen. And then just say the right thing to you. Or maybe just quite frankly, listen without judgment. That's healing. That's a gift. Like people need to sit back and think about, what am I really good at? What do I like to do? Because see, one thing about a talent, one thing about gifts, a lot of times people don't necessarily recognize them. And reason why it's such a natural part of them, you know? Like I use myself for an example. Now, people know me from all the podcast videos I do. I remember it was pointed out to me. Say, Rom, they would call it the Rom ticker. Like, I don't care what it was. I could have a comment on it. I could have an opinion on it. And they were like, Rom, you can make money that way. And I was like, I'm just expressing my opinion. But Dan, if you really look at what I do now, I'm just giving you my viewpoints. You know? And to me, it's easy. It's a natural thing. But I didn't think, I can make money this way. No, I didn't think about that at all. It was just something I did. You know? So everybody has something. I would say sit back and listen. Well, not just listen, but pay attention. Ask yourself, like, what do I really like to do? Take the money. Here's the thing. Take the money part out of it, because unfortunately we live in a culture where when we think about stuff, when we think about talents and gifts, we think about how we can make money off of it. And I'm saying this because I definitely do. I'm just going to be real with you. I definitely do. Money, I'm big on making money. So if I can do it, if I can get to the point where I say, okay, let me take money out the equation. If I can do it, anybody can do it. But just take the money out the equation. Think about if all my bills are paid. I ain't have to worry about anything financial, like I won a lottery or just got a lump sum of money. Everything, no bills. What would I do? What would I do with my life? I don't have to worry. The bills are paid. The bills are paid. It's taken care of. I don't have to worry about spending money or making money. I got it. I got a lump sum of money that will last me the rest of my life. What would I really do? That's your talent. All right? Think about what you would do for free. Think about what you would do for free. And that's usually your talent, you know? And that's one way. There's so many ways, but whatever you do, sit back and think about it, okay? So anyway, I want y'all to really consider what I'm saying. Keep rising and transforming. Peace.